My name is Layne Vickers, and I have had the privilege and honor of working with this very talented group of young actors, and most of my group was also chorus singers, so they are duly talented. This is an inaugural RAAC Headwaters Drama Workshop, and it was a wonderful thing. These guys have done amazing work in just 10 days. They were dedicated and hardworking. They worked on props and sets and scene changes, and everybody pulled their weight. A special thank you to my intern, Hayden Watson, up in the light booth, who her help was invaluable. We had a cast member get sick, and a big thank you to Simi Coleman for stepping up in a big way. My actors are now ready to present A Recipe of Me.
A recipe of me.
2 cups of strawberries, freshly picked.
3 pints of dedication.
2 debate team VIP awards.
1 crisp, clean pair of ballet slippers.
A big jar of glowing fireflies.
A basket of springtime tulips.
1 knee brace.
An honest day's work.
Directions.
Mix all ingredients together in a big bowl.
Place outside and set up for it to rise.
When the bowl gets too heavy to carry, that's when you know it's ready.
Bring inside, give another good stir, and then pour into a pair of soft flannel pajamas.
Let rest overnight and then give it a good shake in the morning. Bring to school first thing.
Serve with a smile.
A recipe of me.
2 cups of binge-watching Netflix.
1 venti mocha chip frappuccino.
Half a cup of sour gummy worms.
4 perfect selfies.
1 beat-up pair of Converse.
2 contact lenses.
1 Nintendo Switch controller. No, 2 Nintendo Switch controllers.
1 hand-me-down iPhone.
3 different shades of tinted lip balm.
The perfect pair of leggings.
1 basketball.
4 slices of hot, greasy pepperoni pizza.
5 weeks of summer camp.
3 consecutive straight A report cards.
1 rare Spider-Man comic book. Mint condition.
Directions.
Divide into 3 separate spaces.
Set in front of any kind of screen. iPhone, tablet, TV.
Or a book.
Do not disturb.
End of directions. The kids' table. Your dreams about to die.
I'm offended. This is embarrassing. I'm in middle school.
We're not particularly thrilled about it either.
And they took our phones away.
It's a dictatorship.
It's miserable. Why do adults always get to do whatever they want, and we get banished to the stuffy, smelly kitchen to suffocate?
We're in for a long afternoon.
And what difference does it make to Aunt Sarah if we sit at the adult table? Or Uncle Ralph? All he ever does is sit in front of the TV, watching football until he falls asleep. It's not like I'd be disruptive if I could just have my phone and sit on the couch.
Yeah, but like, football's his thing. No, he gets upset when we come from the game, right?
We don't want to reenact last Thanksgiving, do we?
No. God forbid anyone disrupt his train of post-turkey farts.
Do you really want to sit with the adults anyway? Shirley never stops humming, and Ellie never stops talking about politics, and Grandma Lucy will make you eat until you feel like you're going to explode.
But at least it'd be entertaining. There's nothing to do in here.
That's not true. Dad gave us a deck of cards, remember?
Ugh. When do Dory and Frankie get here?
I don't know. Mom said they'll be on their way a while ago. They should be here soon.
Do you think Dory gets to sit at the grown-ups table this year?
Why would she?
I don't know. She's the oldest of us.
She's only older than me by like 2 months.
Yeah, but she's still a whole grade above you.
Don't remind me. I'm starving.
There are nuts on the table.
I don't want nuts. I want a bowl of mashed potatoes that I can drown myself in.
You mean after Uncle Dave gets them? You know it says, the Thanksgiving table is like an airplane. With dessert for some, before assisting others.
It's not even funny.
I want some of Grandma's stuffing, and her green bean casserole, and her sweet potato casserole.
Sweet potato casserole with pecans and marshmallows. So many marshmallows.
They're way better when Grandma does it. Mom always seems to mess it up.
Doesn't Mom use the same recipe?
Maybe. I don't know. It's different.
Yeah, less crispy on the outside.
Well, I'm not waiting 2 more hours just to sit here and listen to you guys talk about food. I'm starving. I'd even eat pineapple pizza. That's how hungry I am.
Don't knock it. So try it.
Where is all the food? There's nothing in here but an old bottle of ketchup, some cans, and this stupid, ugly container.
Wait, that's not a stupid, ugly container.
Danielle, have you seen this thing?
Leah, that's Grandma's secret family recipe box.
That?
Yeah, where she keeps all the recipes she won't share with anyone.
Like a recipe for sweet potato casserole?
Probably. I saw her using it last year when we made Christmas cookies. There were some really old cards in there. She wouldn't let me see any of the recipes though. She said not until I was older and responsible enough to protect the family secrets.
Well, I'm older.
I don't think that's what she meant, Leah.
How do you know? Who died and made you keep the family recipes?
It doesn't matter anyway. It's locked.
I'm sure there's a good reason why she doesn't want us to see whatever's in there.
Tyler, you know what this means, right?
What?
We have to break into this bad boy.
Now you're talking.
Don't.
Find me a hammer!
Grandma would be so mad at us.
Then what if it just fell out of my hand, dropped all the way to the floor, and simply happened to spring right open?
Leah, don't.
Yeah. How about we play it safe and try to pick the lock and stay?
Grandma has it locked for a reason.
That wouldn't hurt anyone. We just want to see what's so special about some dumb recipes.
They're not dumb.
Then why can't we see them?
Because they're not ours to see.
There's nothing to pick the lock with.
All right, back to plan A. Find me a hammer.
Wait, what about a compromise?
What do you mean?
I know where Grandma keeps the key.
What?
Well, then why did you say so?
Because I don't think you should open the box at all. But I guess using the key is less terrible than smashing it with a hammer.
Deal. Where's the key?
In the spice drawer, in the back, underneath the empty salt container.
How do you know that?
I saw her putting it away last time.
I got it. The moment of truth. It's just a bunch of old index cards.
What were you expecting? A hologram?
Okay, I'm bored again.
How can you be bored? There are so many secrets in this box.
I don't care about family recipes. I was just excited to smash that thing with a hammer.
I don't know, Leah. You seem kind of excited about opening it for a minute.
Marty's chicken noodle soup. Diane's famous macaroni and cheese. Aunt April's favorite Irish scones. Huh?
What?
All these recipes have someone's name on them, like they belong to somebody.
Let me see.
Shirley's banana bread.
Poppy's Southwestern hash browns?
Ralph's favorite ginger snaps.
Wait, like Uncle Ralph?
I think so.
What does that note want to say? In the blue ink.
Made for Ralphie's football game, October 20th, 1984.
Wait. Did Uncle Ralph play football?
I guess so.
Huh, I don't think I ever knew that.
A Recipe of Ralph, 1987. One signed Bill Kenny football, 12 hours a week of football practice, 3 pints of dedication, 1 knee brace, a dozen bloody noses, 2 mouth guards in rotation, and 1 junior varsity jacket. Directions. Try out for the school team year after year after year. Pray every season you make it onto the field. You finally make it. Put blood, sweat, and tears in every game and every practice. then listen for the rumbling of football scholarships down the line. Throw the winning pass at a homecoming game to the cheers of the students and parents in the stands. Then immediately get slammed to the ground, feeling a massive concussion. Spend 2 days in the hospital and slowly watch your football career disappear.
I didn't know.
Me neither.
I guess that explains why he watches so much football. He must really miss playing.
These two are paper clipped together.
Barbara's classic barbecue ribs. Elizabeth's classic barbecue ribs.
Who are they?
Wait, Grandma Lucy's sisters, Barbara and Betsy. See, look, they're labeled trouble number 1 and trouble number 2.
Are the recipes different?
A recipe of Barbara, 1959. A recipe of Elizabeth, 1959. One shiny pair of one crisp clean pair of towels. One shiny pair of crisp clean pair of ballet. One shiny pair of one crisp clean pair of ballet.
Woman! Can you not see that I'm trying to talk here? For crying out loud, Betsy, let me get dang word in!
Sorry. One shiny pair of tap shoes. One crisp clean pair of ballet slippers. A big jar of glowing fireflies from our backyard. 2 smooth knitting needles handed down to me from Great Aunt Mabel.
Nuh-uh, you got some J-Roms at school!
No, ma'am. I got my crochet hooks from Jane Robinson at school. My knitting needles were handed down from Great Aunt Mabel.
Fine, you're wrong, but fine.
Stick to your own recipe. 2 cups of strawberries, freshly picked. A basket of springtime tulips.
Never liked tulips!
What are you talking about? They have always been my favorite.
What about the time you pitched that hissy fit at your birthday party and buy yellow tulips for the decorations?
Well, I just didn't think they were right for the occasion. And by the way, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed those freshly picked strawberries that I picked all by myself with no help for you because you were always too worried about getting your fingernails dirty.
I did too, help.
Name one time.
You never
always
cared
had
about
to
anything
do
that would
your
ever
job.
I would actually try
I
to.
know harder.
You would never, you guys were
I
so
would've done
confident. Oh, well,
Yeah.
they couldn't stop
Why
one
don't you
until
stop when you're
some mule.
Cool. 1 cup of patience. Directions. Proceed with caution. Practice deep breathing. When the time seems right, apologize for being kind of snippy. Accept apology, and maybe apologize in return for overreacting.
Thank you. Apology accepted.
And then, maybe while you're at it, apologize for borrowing a dress without permission and accidentally spilling a chocolate milkshake down the front of it.
Elizabeth, you are an evil good for nothing. Ah!
Wow.
No wonder Grandma Lucy always says she feels like
I mean, we fight, but not like that.
well, sometimes she might like that.
You fight like what? Oh, thank God, more people. Yep, banished to the kitchen at the kids' table again. No way! Is that Grandma's recipe box?
Yeah.
She let you into it? Well,
We kind of let ourselves into it.
she's going to disown you. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just a bunch of old recipes. You realize that if she walks in here and sees you with it, you're all dead, right?
Well, it's too late now.
You should see some of these recipes we're finding.
Like what? Look at all these notes. Are they all Grandma's?
I think so. They all look like her handwriting.
Some of them have so many notes, you can't even see the recipe. Chocolate chip cheesecake, Melanie's birthday, 1995, 1996, 1999, and 2001. Look at this one, Ellie's hamburger casserole.
Grandma's doing that one for us before.
Oh, look, it has little hearts at the top.
What's the note say?
Election Day comfort food, 1980.
A recipe of Ellie, 1960. An honest day's work. 6 cups of willpower. 4 consecutive runs and wins for student council president. 2 debate team VIP awards. 1 4.05 GPA. 6 semesters in the National Honor Society. Directions: combine all ingredients and set on fire. Carry that fire while sneaking into protests and marching for causes that you believe in. Make a pact to protect those who need protecting and to speak up for those who can't speak up for themselves. And even though you're young and people don't take you seriously, run for public office. Try to change the world one vote at a time. Use your voice. Have compassion. Serve your fellow man.
Did you know Aunt Ellie ran for office? I guess she talks about politics a lot because it used to be really important to her.
I think it's still really important to her. Frankie, do you remember when she got super invested in your school election?
She wanted me to run for school treasurer, but I didn't want to. I did it only because it seemed really important to her. She wanted to be my legal representation. Did you win? Nope. I self-sabotaged my own campaign by tearing down all my own posters. I cannot handle that kind of responsibility.
Do you think Aunt Ellie won her election?
I think she did.
You'd think someone would have brought it up at this point.
Maybe we should ask her after dinner.
Yeah, good idea.
Look, Dory, Frankie, you guys are in here too. Ooh, my favorite oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
Joy's rainbow egg salad! I remember this. This is from one Easter a long time ago. We made an egg salad with dyed eggs, and the whole thing looked like a tie-dye mess.
She has a lot of these recipes with our names on them.
Remember the 4th of July when she made these mini red, white, and blue fruit pizzas?
Yes, and the creamsicle popsicles for your birthday?
I guess Grandma kind of likes us with all these recipes. Huh?
Yeah, I guess she kind of does.
A recipe of Dory.
A recipe of Frankie.
1 violin.
2 French bulldogs, Satchmo and Gus.
1 tablespoon of hot sauce.
A set of watercolor paints.
Another tablespoon of hot sauce.
Way too many hours watching the Food Network.
3 carne asada tacos with extra cilantro.
A handful of bobby pins.
1 more tablespoon of hot sauce for good luck. 1 sister
Who can sometimes get on my nerves.
who can sometimes drive me up a wall, but is really my best friend.
Directions.
Simmer all ingredients on low heat, probably while stuck in the backseat of a minivan, driving cross-country, visiting national parks.
Take away all cell phones and tablets and replace with family time and board games every Thursday night.
Hold on tight through Mom and Dad's divorce.
Hide under blankets with a flashlight, reading spooky stories past midnight.
Fight a little.
But always make up, because in the end, we're all we've got.
Did you hear that? That was my stomach growling.
Leah, you were doing so well. You were so distracted that you forgot to complain.
It's just not fair. I am so hungry. This wouldn't even be an issue if we were sitting at the adult table. They have snacks. Heck, they may have started eating dinner without us for all we know.
Leah, maybe you shouldn't be so anxious to leave the kids' table yet this year. It may be the last one we get at Grandma and Grandpa's.
What is that supposed to mean?
I overheard Mom and Dad talking the other night. Grandma's health isn't doing so good. She's losing track of her thoughts and having trouble remembering things. Just little things for now.
When did you hear that?
After dinner last week, you were in your room and Tyler was at Joey's house.
Oh.
I think they're going to sell the house and move Grandma and Grandpa close to Aunt Lisa and Uncle Dave. Probably an assisted living place.
Grandma and Grandpa have always lived here.
I know.
Dad and Uncle Dave and Uncle Ralph grew up here too.
I know.
So this is it? Her last Thanksgiving here?
Maybe.
That's weird. Super weird. I didn't know Grandma wasn't doing really well at all.
I don't think we're supposed to know.
Maybe Grandma's forgetting. You think she's forgetting people too? Like all of the people she saved in her recipes?
I don't know. Not yet, but maybe, eventually.
So it's a good thing we found the recipes when we did.
What do you mean?
Now we can help her remember, and she can teach us some of her favorite recipes so we'll always have them.
That's a great idea. But maybe we should act like we didn't get the recipe box first.
Sure, we can just, bring it up casually. I mean, if Grandma's forgetting these things these days, maybe she forgot that she left the recipe box on the counter unlocked.
Nice try. Do you think Grandma has some of her own recipes in here?
Like recipes that she made up?
Sure. Or recipes that she loves or made for herself just because she really likes them.
Probably. Here, hand me a stack and look through them. Me too!
Me too.
Yeah, hand me a few.
Well, I don't see any.
Me neither.
I found one.
What's the recipe?
Oh, it says Lucky's Miracle French Toast. Sorry, I thought it said Lucy.
I don't see any.
Ugh, me neither.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Look, maybe we have a box.
Lucy's family recipes.
Maybe she doesn't have a favorite recipe. Maybe we're all her favorite recipes.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe Grandma isn't just one recipe. She's a little bit of all of these recipes.
And that's why she didn't want us to see it. It's personal. This recipe box is kind of like her diary. We should probably put it away now.
Probably.
It was fun while it lasted, though.
Yeah, it really was.
Wait, before you put it away, I have a few last cards I think you should see.
They're for us.
What do you need?
You, me, Danielle, our recipes from Grandma Lucy.
Huh? I was too excited about reading all the other ones, I almost forgot about ours.
A recipe of me.
Leah.
Tyler,
Danielle,
2 cups of binge-watching Netflix,
1 venti mocha chip frappuccino.
half a cup of sour gummy worms,
4 perfect selfies.
1 beat-up pair of Converse,
2 contact lenses,
1 Nintendo Switch controller, no, 2 Nintendo Switch controllers,
1 hand-me-down iPhone,
3 different shades of tinted lip balm.
the perfect pair of leggings,
1 basketball.
4 slices of hot, greasy pepperoni pizza,
5 weeks of summer camp.
3 consecutive straight-A report cards,
1 rare Spider-Man comic book, mint condition,
1 brother,
2 sisters,
2 cousins,
2 uncles, 2 aunts,
1 mom,
1 dad,
1 Aunt Ellie.
and 1 Grandma Lucy.
A recipe of Lucy. 1 cotton apron, 2 sets of measuring spoons, 3 cookbooks handed down to me from my mother, containing almost every recipe she ever made. 1 big garden, lovingly tended for the freshest ingredients. A bowl of bright yellow lemons, 7 cookie sheets, 1 stack of blank recipe cards, and 1 empty recipe box. Directions. Write down every recipe you can think of that someone has loved or that someone may love, both for future reference and as a way to hold on to the memories. But above all, cook everything with love, endless amounts of it. Pour yourself into every pie and cake, every stew and casserole. Show others you care with your attention to detail. Tell people you love them with your food. Nourish their hearts, feed their souls. Speak the language of food, because at its heart, it's a language of love, and one that everyone can speak. Know that wherever the world may take you, you can always come back home, where I'll be waiting to greet you with something that I know you'll love.